what it is that actually puts me in my feminine, what that is. Because, truth to be said, you can spend living your whole life without worrying, am I feminine? Am I not feminine? Am I in my feminine? You can just live, have your experience with life, and enjoy yourself. However, where we feel the most what feminine is, or our lack of feminine, or not even understanding, well, how can I express that? It happens when we meet somebody who is opposite from that expression, which is man or whoever holds or expresses the masculine pole, masculine energy. And in this relationship dynamics, we then able to feel ourselves a certain way, and that creates a very pleasurable experience because otherwise you would not be on a call here today. So I have a little bit of slides that I want to share with you. So what is femininity? Femininity, it is learned behaviors and embodied skills. It is not something that you're born with. It is not the elusive concept of energy or breathing through your womb or any other energy center. It is literally behavior. How you act, how you react, how you carry yourself, how you express yourself. And this is also skills, skills that help you to communicate and lead yourself and carry yourself in this way. So what I want all of you to know that femininity is something that you can learn and master. What is femininity not? Femininity is not passivity. Femininity is not weakness, and femininity is not fawning. I also want to mention very important. Sometimes submitting and submission, for those who are familiar with this and not terrified by the sound of this word, is not similar to fawning. Two different things. They might look the same, but they would feel differently in your body. Femininity is also not performing for approval or dimming yourself, right? Shrinking, being accommodative, saying yes to things you don't want to. That is not femininity. Any form of a self-sacrifice, people-pleasing, and abandoning your needs, also not a form of femininity. And the way it shows up, and I've done that myself, is when I don't like something, something doesn't work for me, something goes against my values, and I would choose to do it, and I would choose to say yes to things because I think that if I say my truth, I would get rejected. I'm going to step over my own discomfort in order for me to be a good partner, in order for me to be a good girlfriend. If you can relate to that, please put one in the chat. Femininity is also not the way you dress, your makeup, your looks, super toned body, and everything else that you do to your looks. It is not femininity. Um, in the sense of how it impacts other people and how it helps you to create the polarity. It is important for a woman to take care of herself, no doubt here. And finally, it is not something you're born with. It is 100% something that you can cultivate, master, and learn. Let's be very honest. A lot of women right now, we're really forced to be in our survival, to provide for ourselves. It is an incredible right to have, no questions and no doubts, but not an expense where my nervous system is constantly feeling like I'm being threatened. And when you in the threat mode, right, when your body goes into that mode, you're not going to be in your flow. You're not going to be in your pleasure. You not going to be cultivating and generating those feelings and those experiences. So that also impact why so many women feel disconnected from their femininity or not even have any space in their lives to cultivate and work on that. So the feminine moves through replenishing herself first, then giving. That is the most important thing that I want you to take from today's call. That you replenish yourself first. You are your number one priority. If you want to access your feminine state, your feminine magnetism, if you want to play this juicy game of polarity, you have to be resourced. We're going to talk more about it. The feminine also moves through being. I'm experiencing myself, I'm experiencing life. It's not about doing. Feminine is about feeling, not fixing. And feminine is inspiring and not managing. So I'm not managing and controlling other people. I'm not operating as a great manager or a leader. Uh, I am inspiring. I can share my desires. I can share the impact things create for me. I can lay out all the information in a very respectful and inviting way, but I'm not going to manage another person doing certain things. And definitely doesn't work with men.